Python is a popular programming language known for its simplicity and ease of use. Understanding the syntax of Python is fundamental to becoming a proficient programmer in this language. In this lesson, we will go over the basic syntax rules of Python and how to use them in programming. Python uses indentation to indicate blocks of code, instead of using curly braces or other symbols like many other programming languages. This means that the level of indentation determines the scope of the code block. The recommended indentation is 4 spaces. For example, to create a function in Python, you would use indentation like this. Comments are used in Python to provide additional information about the code. Comments start with a hash symbol and are ignored by the interpreter. Comments are used to explain the code or to make notes to yourself or other developers who may read your code. For example, variables are used to store values that can be used later in the program. To create a variable, you simply assign a value to it using the equals operator. For example, Python supports several data types, including integers, floating point numbers, strings, lists, tuples, and dictionaries. To create a variable of a specific data type, you simply assign a value of that type to it. For example, operators are used to perform operations on variables and values. Python supports several operators, including arithmetic operators, plus, asterisk, comparison operators, greater than, less than, equals, logical operators, and, or, not, and more. For example, control flow statements are used to control the execution of code based on specific conditions. Python supports several control flow statements, including if-else statements, for loops, while loops, and more. For example, these are just a few of the basic syntax rules of Python. By mastering these concepts, you'll be well on your way to becoming a proficient Python programmer.